Good evening, ladies, gents, and MBs. I hope y'all are doing well. I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that a lot of my PS2 games I'm no longer able to play. It has to do with my computer. It's relatively an old computer. The good news is we're going to be playing some Star Wars Galaxies like I promised. Here we go. Come on. Oh, awesome. Awesome. There we go. Close enough. There we go. Perfect. What do you guys think? This is my pirate here. Or not pirate. She's my goal is to make her into either a bounty hunter or a smuggler if it's a possible class. And which one it is, because if it's not bounty hunter, then I'll be a smuggler. Well, anyway, we got past the tutorial. And we are here at Mos Eisley. Isn't this beautiful? I guess I got something, I'm not sure. By the way, this is pretty awesome. So this is Mos Eisley. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. I'm joking, of course. I like the city. My question is, where am I going to find this person I'm looking for? This is such a beautiful city, though. I wonder if you can go inside. Can you? Nope, you can't. Okay. That stinks. So in case you guys are wondering, I've chosen a Twi'lek because they happen to be my favorite characters in the Star Wars franchise. Especially before Disney. Now my favorite, oh dear. Got someone being angry. Keep in mind I'm on the Empire's side, so not entirely safe. Oh, this is pretty. There's a cafe here. You know, Tatooine is full of sand and stuff, and like heat, and like I think there's 3 suns on Tatooine. So why on earth would someone hang out there like that? Do they like the heat that much? I mean, I know there's some animals in our world that do, and obviously some in Star Wars Galaxies that do. Still, kind of crazy. Even Jar Jar hated the heat. He used to say, "The sun doing murder to Misa's skin." Yes, I've seen The Phantom Menace. I've seen all the movies except for the newer ones. Although I did end up going to a relatively newer movie with my friend Eric a long time ago. Eric's no longer my friend, unfortunately. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Are those? No, I hope there's no Tusken Raiders. This is crazy. This is nuts. Awesome though. Yeah. Oh, tame warts. Okay, cool. So they're tamed. Good to know. What the heck happened here? Oh dear. You know, on Tatooine, you really gotta watch out for the Sarlacc pit. There are several Sarlaccs in the galaxy. I believe that one of them was on Felucia, which happens to be a real-world country, oddly enough. You know, a funny story about that in 8th grade, I don't know what happened, like, I was playing Connect 4 and one of the kids cheated in study hall, and I ended up dropping the F-bomb by accident. Back then I had a bit of a temper, now I keep a civil tongue. Well, anywho, in order to get myself out of it, I told Mr. McElroy, he was the woodshop teacher and he ran study hall in the, I suppose I should tell you where I used to go to school, Honesdale Middle School. I ended up telling him that something about Felucia, and I guess he bought it, but some of the kids knew it was a Star Wars reference and didn't buy it, but still I got away with it. Although I would never stop getting the term spin doctor told to me numerous times. It's ridiculous. What is this? Mining head? Come on there. This is just so beautiful just to explore Mos Eisley. You know, last night while playing this, I actually was playing the song My Backpack's Got Jets, or Fats Vet by MC Chris. If any of you know that song, tell me, because I loved that song growing up. Yeah, I remember I got really into Star Wars and I started to read the Darth Bane novels by Drew Karpyshyn. He also wrote the script for Knights of the Old Republic. That was a very, very long time ago. But of course, I don't know. Life is very strange. Can you go in here? Awesome, you can. Cool. It's a cantina? I guess it is, but there's no one there. I know they used to have entertainers in these areas. Weird. Cool though. Hey, there's a house near and a painting. Cool too. There are explorable areas in this area. That's kind of good to know. You know, the graphics for this are a lot like Knights of the Old Republic. If any of you have seen that, I'm a big fan of it. Well, anyway, as it turns out with this, I cannot control Bandicam and this at the same time, so we'll have to go through a full 10 minutes. That'll be okay with you guys. See if I can, yep, I can jump. Awesome. I believe I showed you her face. She's not as detailed as the one from Terrace and Knights of the Republic. I forget her name. But she's the one that made me love Blue Twi'leks because she's just so cool. She has like that sass, that talent, and technology. I just love it. I love Twi'leks as a race. They're my favorite Star Wars race. And not to mention Jabba's assistant as one. Well, he was for a while until they put his brain into a machine. Or not a machine, but like a... Yeah, it was a machine. Yeah, the place where Jabba's palace is happens to actually be a cultish area, oddly enough. Scary stuff. They believe that pure thought is better. Violet. Sorry, my cat's scratching at the door. She's gonna have to wait. Well, anyway, they believe that they believe that having bliss is in pure thought, which is not true, because if you're in a negative state of mind and you do that, according to the lore, you get nightmares and stuff, and like, and then you get some pretty negative experiences. That's what happened to the Twi'lek until he fortunately found a new host for his brain. I'm not into that sort of stuff personally when it comes to fiction. I mostly like transformations a lot more, but still it's a pretty good plot. Well, anyway, the Darth Bane trilogy actually taught me how to stand up for myself a lot more. And I remember I binge read the entire book, first book of Path of Destruction at my old trailer home in Sunrise, and it was like fall of 2009, I believe. And I just binge read it throughout the whole day on a weekend day in the hot heat of the living room. I was that obsessed with like the book, and my mind's like a sponge, so I just like got all the information from it. And it taught me how to stand up for myself a bit more too, which is something I was quite glad about. See over here if there's something. Yeah, there is. I wonder how big this game is. And you can tell me, I greatly appreciate it. Well, anyway, I wonder if we can see the binary sunset. I guess you can't. Anywho, later tonight, possibly, my friend Garrett and I are going to be having, the Starlight Pit? Oh, wait. Yeah, my friend Garrett and I are going to end up having a video for Turtle WoW, which I recently installed. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I'm playing a High Elf Mage. Not very different from my Blood Elf Mage I used to play as back in, when was it? When I played the Blood Elf Mage. Oh, I played that back in like 2011, 2012, and then Blizzard banned me for not using my real name. So, I ended up, going on private servers then, and ever since then, I realized that they have a lot better talent than Blizzard. Sorry to Blizzard, but they're more of a money-making machine now. I like the community itself, just not the people that are in charge. They need new management, but either way, that's water under the bridge. Yeah, I look forward to Garrett and I playing the game. What the heck? Oh my goodness. We're getting into a fight. Okay, well, I'm going to end this here. Tell me what you guys want me to play next. So if you guys want me to play open source free roams tomorrow, some more of this. I look forward to seeing you all, and I hope you all have a good one. Bye. Love y'all.